following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pure Wrestling Alliance Monday Night Mayhem, and we're kicking it off with a bang. Off the rip, we're kicking it off with our brand new Pure Wrestling Alliance World Champion, Mason Brooks. And just in case you missed last week's episode for whatever reason, you missed a lot because Mason Brooks walked out World Champion. There was 2 title changes last week, and somehow this man just stole the show and stole the world championship. And of course he had help from his buddies, some old friends in Rogue Elite, which did feature some new members. Crazy, I think, Liam Engel, which is weird, but especially crazy. Like we haven't seen that man in over a year, where he defended the title against King Tony, and now this man, Mason Brooks, always has a plan and somehow always finds his way to just pull off some nonsense. And here he is, just glowing to the crowd, and everyone just booing this man. And I think he has something to say. Honestly, I think that's what he's here for.
It's almost poetic how we've gotten here. Keith, nearly a decade ago, you were nothing but a kid with the moniker, the Undisputed Future. And when I saw you, I saw every potential for the next Mason Brooks if I ever saw it. And what did I tell you, Keith? I said, let's go out there and tell an underdog story unlike anything this business has ever seen. In your debut match, you pulled something that nobody has ever seen since the 1-2-3 Kid in the Manhattan Center. You beat the top guy. And since then, Keith, what happened? Your career peaked that night. Since then, you really haven't been able to capture the magic of that, have you? That's probably why you keep leaving Pure. But then you have the audacity to come and form this foster family of coulda-beens and shoulda-beens, who all feel like if Mason Brooks didn't steal their moment, they'd be where they want to be. They'd be where I'd be. But the question I have for them is, what moment? I am the moment. And I'm sick of giving you these kind of moments, Keith. So listen to me and listen to me good. After Slamfest, when I beat you, you leave. And I don't mean you go and sign a contract and go to fucking NXT. I mean gone forever. And when you sit at the dinner table, you're going to see your family and they're going to celebrate. Oh, yeah. They're going to be like, Daddy's home. And you're going to love their smiles. But then you're going to have to tell them why. Why Daddy isn't on TV anymore. Why Daddy has to get up at 5 a.m. every morning. And why Daddy can't provide the things he used to be able to provide. And then you'll have nothing to do but blame yourself, Keith. You'll blame yourself because the morning after Slamfest, you'll probably get a phone call. It'll probably be from a podcast or probably a promoter. And you'll get a phone call, and they'll maybe even be from Jordan Jacobs. But I promise you one thing. You know who you won't get a phone call from? The very man that costed you everything. And that's Tony Taylor. And Keith Matthews, that moment right there will be and remain forever prolific.
Touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I'm Alexander Storm. Sorry I'm late, but better late than never. So here we go with our first matchup of the night, as we have the returning Hubie O'Grady going one-on-one with Alex Hall. So, Justice, here's my question. What do you think about Hubie O'Grady 2 weeks in?
His performance last week was impressive. He came up a little bit short, but nonetheless, still impressive. And here he has another opponent in Alex Hall. I think he could pull it off. We'll have to see, but let's see.
Alex Hall's had a really tough time coming out the gate lately. You know, he's been struggling to pick up wins, struggling to find momentum. But that changes week to week. That can change on an instant. So going into this match, I really feel like it's key for Hall to pick up on the minor mistakes that Hubie's going to make. Hubie is a new guy to the business. You know what I mean? Relatively newcomer, and a newcomer to Pure Wrestling Alliance. So, as much as nobody knows about him, he doesn't know much about anybody else. We're going into this.
Very true, yeah.
You have to really think about it, man. It's definitely a matchup of styles, and it's a match that can go any single way. But Hubie has shown lots of promise. So if I'm a betting man, going off momentum solely, this might be the night that Hubie gets one for the W collar.
I think so too, man. Especially like Irish-born fighters. As far as Pure Wrestling Alliance goes, there's a lot of talent from that country.
Shout out Rob Finnegan. We all know the famous and one of the most greatest world champions in our company's history.
First ever Irish-born.
Yes, sir.
He'll be the next, but
here he comes, pulling him in. Alex Hall is in the building and ready to get started. This man never lacks confidence. And I'm telling you, confidence is key in this business. Can't expect to win any matches if you don't have confidence.
yeah, but too much confidence got to win it way in over your head.
And I mean, for a guy that's 0-2 so far this season, I don't know, Justice. We might have to tell him to bring it down to a stop or two here, man, because I'm all about confidence, but you got your ass kicked by Liam Mingo, and I think record time last week. That wasn't a...
Yeah, I mean, Alex Hall looks confident as ever, like you said. It looks to be like he's totally unfazed by anything in the past, and he's 0-0 in his head. That's what it looks like.
Well, you know, you got to have short-term memory, just like in the NFL. Last week is last week, and last week's last week. So now you got to look forward to the matchup that we have going forward. Both of these men are looking to get a win here tonight. And here's the reason why. Next week is the show of shows. Next week is the showcase of the Immortals. Next week is Slamfest.
Slamfest, baby.
So, coming into this night, in this match, both of these men are desperately looking to get into the win column to say that they have a shot at being on Slamfest. And ladies and gentlemen, the bell rings, and here we go with a collar and elbow tie-up.
Hubie,
and here we come in at the gate with a German suplex.
Oh,
followed
my God.
by a huge running knee. See the
Brutal kick to
intensity.
the face.
Oh, and Hall reaches the rope, breaking the Kimura lock.
And ring awareness, but here,
Hubie
O'Grady again.
Coming out again with another Kimura lock. Be careful, don't get rolled up like Brock Lesnar in Puerto Rico.
He's really trying to tear off that arm of Alex Hall.
As Hall escapes the Kimura lock and probably escapes the end of this match. As Hubie comes out with a
unbelievable.
With a huge shooting star press.
Very impressive athleticism by O'Grady.
He showed 3 different wrestling styles in the past 90 seconds. And if I'm Alex Hall, I am getting out of Dodge ASAP. He's doing the right thing, taking the match outside.
Yeah.
You can't win the match outside. So the key...
Kick to the head.
So he lands a massive kick to the head. Keys to victory going forward now are going to have to be keep this match outside and do as much damage as you can until you can get him back in the ring and get in a better position to win this match. As Hall throws him right into the steps.
Steel steps, ladies and gentlemen.
That is showing the depravity, how much Slamfest means to these men. As Hall seems like he's going for the count-out win, but Hubie is stocked up on adrenaline and shoots right back up.
What a
cutter!
And O'Grady bounces right back
comes
up.
right back up and coming with a huge flurry of rapid fire offense. Another Kimura lock works
to the arm.
Tell you,
really shades of Ralph Finnegan here.
These Irishmen are absolute technicians. And he has him. I thought he almost tapped out.
Oh, what a counter.
But Hall is continuously fighting, continuously giving the best he's got going forward. As he shoots him off, and Irish whips him into the corner. Drops down. Here we go. Leapfrog. And a huge drop kick.
Very beautiful drop kick.
O'Grady's in a world of trouble, and this is what I was saying.
Another one?
He is tiring him out.
Another one.
And another drop kick. You have to tire him out. Adrenaline is going to wear out, and cardio makes females out of all of us. So he's using the right thing. He's trying to tire O'Grady out so he can't continue fighting and using all these obnoxious
now he's looking to take out the legs. You can't kick with those legs messed up. Smart strategy by Hall.
Oh, but as you can see, O'Grady not to be outdone, back on offense, and puts him on the opposite side of the ropes. And he's asking him, how does it feel?
Oh!
But the inexperience of O'Grady
miscalculated that one.
And miscalculated a huge kick, but I think he's going for it again.
Going for it again.
And he might be going to the well one,
oh,
two.
No, he's going, no. He's just choosing to choke him out on the rope.
I stand corrected as he used that rope as kind of a way to choke him out. And lands a huge springboard roundhouse kick. Goes to the cover. One. And kicks out at one. Hall has kicked out at one, showing his perseverance, his never say die attitude.
That could have just been reflex.
Spinebuster from O'Grady. Going for the cover. One, two. Oh, kicks
very
out
close.
At two. Ladies and gentlemen, these men are going at it. He hits it again.
Awesome.
It's a huge backbreaker facebuster combination. Going for the cover.
Could be it.
One, two, three. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner.
Wow.
And Hubie O'Grady is in the win.
That was impressive.
And surely you got to think about this. Got to be.
He didn't break a sweat, it looked like.
This got to be a close to getting the slam. This has to.
Could be. Could be.
And Hubie O'Grady is looking great going into the showcase of Immortals. And he might have just punched his ticket. But we'll see. We'll be back after this.
So they finally put a camera in my face, huh? I get it. I'm once again the most talked about superstar on the Pure roster. So come here. We're going to talk about some things. You see, my phone's been blowing up with so many questions from so many marks, like, why is Liam Mango back? Where's Liam Mango's place on the Slamfest card? Why is Liam Mango not only joined Rogue Elite, but is helping the man who kicked him out of the company? First of all, mind your business and shut your ass, because the only person who needs to have all the answers is me. While the rest of the locker room loves to show their hand and play their little game of checkers, I play chess. What I can tell you is that Money Mason ain't just a nickname. You see, MB is paying me and Crazy a hefty fee to make sure that title stays around his waist at Slamfest. So you take three of the deadliest Pure superstars, all former world champions, and you get them on the same page? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we like to call a hostile takeover. I mean, we run the show now. Can't say the same for that team on the other side. What's their name? Prolapse or something? Oh, by the way, Vince called. He wants his stereotype faction gimmick back. Anyway, I'll be at Slamfest. I mean, of course I'll be at Slamfest. Because this is where the fans will look back and go, oh yeah, that was the one where Rogue Elite wins again. And that, my friends, is too sweet. Alright, we're done here. Get the fuck out of my locker room.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And that was some very, very interesting words from the originator, Liam Mango. And ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the man that has been reigning over the global division for a very, very long time. We might need a tape record because it might be record setting. The global champion, Nick Justice, has arrived. And you guys can keep in mind, Nick Justice has to have a lot to say. The last 3 weeks have been a roller coaster, and the start of season 2 has not been kind to Nick Justice by any means. You want to go down to it. Started the year off with a war with Hunter, and unfortunately came up short. So now he has a triple threat at Slam. Now you have to leave and deal with the looming circumstances of King Tony already being in the match, and now having 3 or 4 friends running along ringside with him. So there's a lot of things that go into this global title match, and Prolific's hand is looming all over this company in every single title picture. So Nick Justice is definitely here to set the record straight and let the world know that Prolific could be running around, Rogue Elite could be running around, but as far as he's concerned, this is his house, and he says what goes. Justice is what he says, and he gets the last say in this place. So This is going to be real interesting. I think the champ is calling for a mic. So somebody get the champ a mic, and let's see what he's got to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, is everyone excited for Slamfest? Because I sure hope you are. Because I'm not. Kiss my ass. There's a lot of foul play going on. A lot of funny business as of late. And I'm going to just get to the point. It's no fair that while I'm injured, waiting on MRIs, that I get put into not just any match, but a Falls Count Anywhere match. I don't even get to make my way inside of this ring. And yeah, I bet all of you love that. As a matter of fact, this whole company is a fraud. And speaking of frauds, how about King Tony, you get your big fat ass out of here right now. I'm waiting. Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't really expect you to come out of here. Because honestly, we see how you rock, King Tony. You hide behind your little friends. Now you got another man to hide behind at Slamfest. You don't even have to pin me at Slamfest. Let's be honest, things are a little bit more interesting now because of it, right? Because, let's be honest, you can't really beat me at Slamfest. You're a little old, washed up. As a matter of fact, the last time we saw you, King Tony, at Slamfest, it didn't go too well for you at all. Matter of fact, didn't you get your ass whooped not once, but twice? You think you could just beat me, the man who's ran the global division for 6 months? Get out of my face, King Tony, honestly.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And what a moment. That was something. That was something, Nick Justice. How did you feel about your son going out there, calling out King Tony, calling out his right-hand man, and saying what he said to his face?
I was proud. Showed that he had no fear in his heart. That he had to face 2 other men. But let's get on topic. Keith Matthews is on his way out to the ring, and he has to face off against
Jason Ace. Jason Ace is a man who's been across the world. He's actually been in shows before. He was inside of the system. And tonight, he has somehow made his way back to Florida in a spot that I don't know how he got, but Justice, if I am a betting man, I am safe to say Mason Brooks has his name all over how he got this title.
Yeah, and I'm hearing that Keith Matthews has to win this match to face Mason Brooks.
Well, I'm being told right now from the back that Mason Brooks has somehow added a stipulation to this match. And like you said, tonight, if Keith Matthews can defeat that man right there, Jason Ace, he will go on to Slamfest and get his second shot. Well, I wouldn't say his second shot, but another chapter of Mason Brooks and Keith Matthews.
This is nonsense, honestly. I mean, Keith Matthews should be entitled to a rematch call. Now he has to go to an extra match to face Mason Brooks. That's a load of BS to me.
I mean, we know this place, and we know this place is has more politics than the White House, and we all know how
Well,
Mason
you've
Brooks
seen what
plays.
they've done to my son and all the hoops he's had. We're not surprised. Dude.
I mean, we're not here to talk down on management. We're here to talk up the talent. Jason Ace, nonetheless, no matter how he got this opportunity, is in the opportunity of his life. If he can somehow defeat a man that can't be at 100% after wrestling 2 title matches, he's gonna punch his ticket to the showcase. Like, you gotta really think about this here, and think about what's really on the line for Jason Ace. As long as Keith Matthews. We all know what's on the line for Keith Matthews, but this could change this man's
Nothing
life.
scared than a man that has nothing to lose.
Oh, but Keith Matthews coming out the gate heavy, coming out strong. You know, but Jason Ace, I'm telling you, he's fighting with something.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, as he goes down,
Getting
flips through.
shifty.
Oh,
Nice
gets
suplex.
down, gets innovated with a huge backdrop.
Oh.
Coming out the gate early, he got him in the heel
leg.
hook, looking for the submission.
Oh my
But
God.
Keith Matthews is in a bad place. He's not at 100%. I'm telling you, you gotta think about it.
More
If-
strategy, man.
Nick Justice, you've been in crazy situations in this business. Here's the thing: if you're Keith Matthews, what's going through your head? You finally accomplished your goal. After nearly 3 years, you've captured the world title, and it's ripped away from you by a man that you once called family.
Yeah, if I'm Keith Matthews, I'm not focused on that at all right now. I'm just focused on getting this win over Ace. You get this win, nothing can really be said. You deserve that title shot. And that's what he needs to do. Just focus on this match. Take it one step at a time.
I absolutely agree. But here's the thing: if you're Keith Matthews, you have to play the same games that Mason Brooks plays. And it seems like he's trying with the numbers game.
Right.
But clearly, Mason Brooks has been playing with the numbers for so long. I don't think anyone could play the numbers game better than him.
Yeah, one thing about Mason Brooks, he's always one step ahead of the competition.
And the thing is, going forward, Keith Matthews is going to have to do that. And the reason why I bring that up is forward thinking. Somehow, some way, crazy or Liam Ingram have to be somewhere as
Right.
Ace hits a huge
Title
Meteora,
suplex.
but Matthews pops right back up to let him know that anything you're doing is not enough. Keith Matthews
That's
is
press.
followed right on top of him with a huge loose fast press, and that's what he's doing. He's
All
capitalizing off the momentum. He's going hard, and he's not going home. That is the point, and that's what Keith Matthews has to keep doing. But keeping your eye open, like I said, Crazy or Liam Ingram have to be somewhere watching just in case things get a little sticky out there for Jason Ace.
Yeah, the scary thing about that alliance too, that this brand new Rogue Elite, is that all the members that we've seen so far are all former world champions, and that's very scary. If you're Keith Matthews, it's not just like you have normal, grunts coming at you. No, you got commanders. You got guys that run the squadron coming at you, head honchos.
And that's the thing, but you have to, as Jason Ace going up for a huge, what seemed like
power
a slice
slam.
split, but it was
Counter.
countered into a power slam one, and it kicks out at one. But that's the thing. Keith Matthews has to keep in mind, yes, Mason Brooks has all these things as he has him up.
what's
He's
this?
going for the vertebreaker. Keith
Got
Matthews
him.
lands the vertebreaker, and that might be it, boys. He has him covered.
Does he punch
One.
his ticket to slam fast?
2, slap fist,
No.
here we come. Ace kicks out. And that's the thing. Like I'm saying, you could have these numbers, but if you're Keith
Very much
Matthews, you have to have something that nobody else has on your side. You have Jordan Jacob, you have King Tony, you have yourself. All these 3 men have teamed with Mason Brooks. All these men know how Mason Brooks operates, plans, and does what he does and how he strikes. You gotta think this team.
But if what all those men have in common, they've all lost to Mason Brooks, and that's where you should be concerned.
I mean, nonetheless, that is very true. But to play devil's advocate, 3 minds compared to 1. What they might not have been able to figure out individually might be the thing that they come together and be the 3 men that can tactically strike and take down Rogue Elite. I feel like you're not giving them the fair chance that they deserve.
I don't know. I've just seen each of these 3 individuals, Brooks, Engel, and Crazy. They've been so dominant in this company, and it's just tough, man. It's just going to be tough.
As
But
Ace hits a flurry, lands another
Another
Meteora,
Meteora.
and I'm telling you, he's on it, that neck area. That he went through a lot of punishment
What the
last
hell?
week against Ace Taylor. Oh, and he kicks out again at 2.5.
Not
and will
only
not
that,
leave
after
the
that
time.
match, he got assaulted by Lady Meat, and then had to face Mason Brooks.
And that's the thing. A choke slam from crazy. You gotta keep in mind, dude, that's like falling from a skyscraper damn near.
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta keep in mind, you gotta keep fighting. And here's what he's doing. Jason Ace looks like he's setting up, going for a big move, and lands a huge cutter. Jason Ace
That
with a
could be it.
huge ace cutter. 1,
2,
and 3.
Oh, no.
What a kick out from Keith Matthews. I've been in the ring with Keith Matthews, and I know when that man is gassed, that he might be in a world of trouble. This
No way he's 100% coming off last week.
absolutely not. Last week was such a grueling match for any opponent. I don't care who you are. As Keith Matthews
Elbow
landed
to the face.
huge elbow to the face. But Jason Ace showing him that, you know, he's been around. He's learned a thing or two. Ring awareness.
Right. And he comes back into the ring on to take the fight straight to Keith Matthews.
Landing a fury of strike after going, lands a huge swinging neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker.
Going
This
for the
could be
cover.
it.
Oh, referee down.
1, 2.
Oh,
my
and a
God,
kick out
so
at
close.
2.5. I don't know. I do not think Keith Matthews can keep taking so many head moves to that neck region. Any more of those, it might spell doom for the springboard salvo. It might spell doom for Keith Matthews. As Jason Ace is fighting him off with huge elbows to the midsection.
Knee to the face.
Oh, he got
oh
the up.
my God.
Vertebra
breaker out of
breaker!
nowhere.
Oh, lands it for the cover. 1, 2. Oh,
my
and
God.
a kick
Jason
out
Ace kicked out of
from
that.
Jason Ace.
Unbelievable.
These men are unglued, but Keith Matthews is
Working
coming
that arm against
unglued.
him.
Keith Matthews is snapping. He's going after the arm region, and he's telling the crowd to settle down. He's snapping it. He's lost his mind. He's yelling at the
I
crowd.
haven't seen the side of Keith Matthews, honestly.
And that's the thing. He's just. Oh, Jason Ace is already busted wide open. He's bleeding all over the place. He lands
my
it.
God.
A huge knee strike to the face. That's new. I've never seen it
That
before.
could be it.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Oh, Keith Matthews
What a win.
has punched his ticket to Slamfest. Pulled a new cat out of the bag. We are in store for
No
another
more excuses. The
war.
match is happening, ladies.
Mason Brooks can hide no longer. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for showing up tonight. The next time we're going to see you, we'll be live in Phoenix, Arizona for the showcase of the Immortals. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you at Slam.